welcome to my mailbag today. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Sunfounder Elite Explorer Kit. And it has an original Arduino R4 Wi-Fi in it. So this kit was a little pricey because it's actually got an Arduino made Uno R4 Wi-Fi. So that made the price a little bit more than most of these kits are. But it's nice to be able to support Arduino. And I got this kit because I'm following yet another course from Paul McWhorter, and he's going to take us through using this Uno and learning how to program it. I took his previous set of Arduino lessons on the R3 Uno, and I really enjoyed them, and the fact that he's going to do a course again would get me back into using Arduino. I thought it would be fun to follow along the course and share my experiences, and keep me at least doing something once a week with my Uno R4. So that's my plan. Well, let's take a look at what's in the box. I think it's a pretty typical kit, but Sunfounder has taken a lot of feedback from Paul, and he's given them some good ideas about things he would like to have in kits to make it a little bit better. So if you want this kit, you don't have to follow Paul's class, although I'd certainly recommend it. He makes very good training materials. You can actually follow tutorials that are already on their website. So that's also a possibility. So you can jump ahead to components maybe that you want to use. So let's typical kit in a nice box. It's really packed in, as they always are. Lots of goodies in here. So let's go ahead and open it. Push it down. I had to wait a little bit for mine to come in. I understand that getting the R4 Wi-Fis were a little tricky. So a packing list on the back to show all the things that we have in here. And most of it looks pretty typical for this kind of a kit. So I'll put that over here. And we'll just go through a few of the items. I've opened up kits before, but it's always nice to see. It's exciting just to see all these components again. We've got a remote control and a little fan to put on a motor to see it move around. Looks like we've got a typical servo. I'm sure we'll be using that. And a lot of little components in here, capacitors. There's a little temperature humidity sensor. Some button switches, some transistors, that sort of thing. So that's pretty typical, and a pack of LEDs as we always would expect. So these are the caps to some of the bigger buttons. Looks like we have a 7-segment display, a couple of buzzers, a couple of IC chips there to play around with. And of course, we've got a breadboard and a keypad. Alright, we have a little tray. And underneath, we've got a bunch more things. And I got a big pack of resistors here. And I know Paul asked them to get heavier duty ones so that the wires here, the leads off of them, are a little firmer. So when you go to put them into the breadboard, they don't bend and snap on you. An RFID kit, which I still haven't done. I've got like 3 of these now. I really need to learn how to use these. I don't know whether I would use them for anything, but obviously I haven't thought of any particular projects for those, but I should pay attention to that. We got a moisture sensor, so we could do self-watering project, I think. I think there's probably a pump in here somewhere too. It's a cable to connect our Uno up to our computer for programming and power. Looks like a power module for the breadboard, so we can add some power to the board. Usually you can do 3.3 and 5 volts. Looks like we got a ultrasonic sensor there. Very typical. Also have a LCD. Let's see. And this looks like some kind of a, well, actually, I'm not really sure. I was thinking it was an IMU, but I don't think it is. I'll have to look that one up, see what it is. Motion sensor. Here's the, yeah, I think this is the IMU here. So I think that's one thing that Paul really wanted to have in here. It's a 10 degree of freedom. I've never had one of those that would do 10, so I'm not even sure what the other dimension is, but let me bring it up a little bit to the camera. So we have that. Well, that'll be fun, and I'm sure we'll spend some time with that. And of course, I have no idea what this is. Electrodes, LEDs. I'll have to look a couple of these up. I'm going to put these ones that I don't know what they are, and we'll look them up on the packing list. This one's a little hard just to see through the packaging what it is. I'm not sure about that one either. Wow. Oh, we have a little 1306 display, so that's nice to have in there. And so, you know, most of the time you just get the LCD display, but these are really fun to play with. So I think Paul asked probably for that to be put in there because we spent some time with that at our Pico. Looks like a joystick here. So, and here's that water pump, stepper motor, DC motor, speaker, other stuff for, a NeoPixel strip, so that's good. 8 to play around with. Lots of jumper wires. Hooked everything up with, and of course the Uno R4 Wi-Fi board, which you can take a look at that in case people haven't ever seen one. Like I said, it's a little special. I think that it's it's not a clone or whatever copy of it, though I imagine those will come out eventually because Arduino does their stuff as open source. So we can have Wi-Fi here, and we have a nice little LED matrix to light messages and so forth on, so that'll be fun. And, you know, big upgrade, faster, better, but really nice features in terms of having everything labeled. It's a very beginner-friendly board, and if you're just getting started, you know, the Unos are just a great board to start learning about microcontroller and embedded programming. Comes with a nice little backing to keep your board nice. Yeah, that's really cool. So I'm looking forward to this class. Well, let's take a look here. I said I was going to figure out what these other things were, so let's see what they are. Oh, stepper motor driver. I should have known that. That was one I couldn't see very easily. Oh, an audio amplifier module. That's what that was. Okay, so that's that one. And MPR 121 module. I really don't know what that is. I haven't ever worked with one, so I guess that'll be something I'll dig into. Well, I just had to come back to this this MPR 121 module. It turns out it's a capacitive touch sensor, so you can do things like make the fruit pianos and so forth with it. So that's what it is. I have never done that project before, so I know that's one that a lot of people like to do. So yeah, so we can do that with this kit as well. Nice for them to give this so we could see what all the parts were. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to taking this class with Paul, and looking forward to playing with the parts. Usually you end up kind of going a little further than Paul does in the course, because he takes it so far, and then I think kind of leaves it up to you to maybe do some of the other projects on your own once you have enough information. So that's the mailbag today, and if you want to see some of the homeworks I do, I publish that on my Lori's Homework YouTube channel, separate from Lori's Robots. Wow. I want to thank you for joining me in this unboxing, and see you next time.